there's a couple of situations where you do have to answer some questions. The general rule is you don't have to say anything, right? There's a few situations where, like, if you get pulled over, that you have to answer with what your name is, identify yourself, if they ask your date of birth, give them that, give them your driver's license, your registration. But then if they're like, and where did you come from tonight? No requirement to answer that question. If they're like, have you been drinking tonight? No requirement to answer that. If you are going through, if you come into contact with immigration officials, like when you're crossing the border, then you have to, if you have your immigration papers with you, you have to share them. You have to give them to them. If you don't, then you don't have to answer any other questions. If you're trying to come in through an airport or a port of entry or something like that, and you are a resident, you have to answer questions to help them figure out if you're a resident, but nothing more. If you're not a resident and you come into the U.S. with a visa, they can deny entry if you won't answer their questions. So you're not actually obligated to answer their questions, but they can say, well, like, they're not answering my questions, and so I'm not gonna let them pass.